It's bringing along. It's pretty.
You should have seen this. What is that? We can dig it.
The middle?
Yeah.
The middle?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Where is Miss Emo herself?
And I hope you have fun around
All right, good night, everybody.
Good night.
So on behalf of Creole Restaurant by Caribbean Table Cuisine, we'd like to welcome you to our culture night. And we put on this culture night especially for you guys because we want to give you, a great experience. Well, a great experience of our local food, our local cuisine. So what we have tonight is provision and saltfish, which is it our national dish?
Yay!
It's Italian, right? But it's close. I think it's right. And then, so we want to welcome you. We want to welcome everyone else who is here tonight. So we welcome you to enjoy the meal and also enjoy the display that we're going to have tonight. So we're going to start off with Dr. Lennox Church.
So, welcome everyone. I don't know whether this mic actually enhances my voice.
Yes.
Yes, people can hear more? All right. Well, we're going to start off with a nice Dominican greeting and salutation. Bonsoir. Bonsoir, mes amis.
Bonsoir,
and we've got a nice mix here. We've got quite a few different states and universities. And where would you like me to be? Over here? Okay. You see, Emo has this high-tech equipment that doesn't have a zoom lens. So usually I know who I'm talking to and why I'm talking to. But anyway, thanks for the directions. And yeah, we've got quite a mix as far as the United States is concerned with the various universities. I won't even bother to begin mentioning them from the top of my head because I'm going to leave out some. Although I know that people like Mark, who have been here for many, many years, we have Northwestern, and of course Doug and his students, who really are kind of pioneers of a lot of the work from Syracuse, New York. Yes. Diane, remind me, South Florida. Okay. So for all our viewers, we've got quite a variety of academics here. They're working on the archaeology of the Woodford Hill area, which is an extremely interesting combination of Kalinago area and also the mix of Europeans, because the bay at Woodford Hill is right opposite the entrance, the big channel coming in from the Atlantic between Dominica and Guadeloupe. And therefore, we believe, and excavation and study will enhance this, that essentially what may be happening is that Europeans, it could be Dutch, we will have to find out what kind of nationality they are hanging in this bay, waiting for loaded ships to come from Europe, and then they scoot out, attack the ships, and get the stuff and bring it back. The last time, before COVID, we discovered, I shouldn't say we, it's you all, that discovered these plates, blue and white plates from Holland, maybe. So all of that gives an indication too. So that's enough for our Dominica audience to know what craziness is going on here tonight and how we have all these wonderful people from all over various universities in the US. And they're all being entertained here at the Rainbow Restaurant. And we have our group from the Kalinago territory, and they have been also working. Some of them, like Kobo, have been working for years with the various universities that come here. So we've got a lot of links, and it's had to be broken for 2 years because of the pandemic. So it's a kind of celebration that we're all back in action together, and that's great to have. We've got some high-tech people with, there's one combination of words I love to use, which is ground-penetrating radar. It sounds as if, you know, we've got half of the US Army here. Ground penetrating radar. So all of that, we've got our experts here who have been working over the soil, and they can actually do what I explained to people are sort of x-rays of the soil, and they can give a hint of what's there so that then the diggers can come in, and the scrapers and the dusters, and they can yeah, oh, and we've also got to introduce Rodriguez here. He is Jonathan Rodriguez, and he's going to be doing something extremely exciting because, you know, Dominica is well known historically for its Maroons, who were escaped slaves, went and set up their many camps in the forest. And he's going to be the first guy who's going to explore a camp and find out about the Maroons. And he and his supervisor has chosen one of the most important sites of all in Dominica, and that is the camp of the Maroon leader, Jacko. Jacko's camp, you find out what they lived with and artifacts they may have had and all that. So next week we'll be climbing up to Jacko Flats and to see the site and see what can be done in that area, but it will be very important for Dominica history, heritage, and culture to know that. When we talk about Maroons, we talk about the local phrase, Negmao, all the time. But this will be the first time that we can really find out something much deeper about it. So we've got Shyla Esprit, whose family actually owns the area property. So we've got them on board, and the documentation, and you're going to be working on your PhD, right? Okay, good. And that'll take years. And I will be there behind you every step of the way. Even if I will have to huff and puff to get up coming through Jacko. Once upon a time when I was a young guy, I just used to hop up the steps. But I know this guy wrong. Wait for me, please. So we've got quite a lot going on, and I'd like to thank all of you all for participating and being here. I know you all are working on your, academic qualifications and your advancement in this field of study, but you're also helping a little island in the Caribbean to learn more about itself. That's a very important thing. So yes, great, you'll have your certificate, you'll have your degree, you'll have your motorboard and your graduation, but more than that, you will be actually assisting a place to learn more about itself. So that would be really good. I want to also introduce a little bit more before we introduce us from Babaca, the parts of the territory. Babaca, where is your community? Goret River and Sesi. Okay, so we've got that group. Anybody else from any other part of territory? Good, so we know what's happening. Goret River, I'll tell you a story about Goret River afterwards. Gold coin, somebody brought me a gold coin. Oh, yes. Anyway, on the food side, you've already been introduced. I'm going to have horticulture in terms of the food that is used in kind of a historical combination of menu. It's already been generally introduced. You know, in Dominica, when we say provisions, we mean a mix of things, mainly of root tubers. The things like dashi and yam, but it isn't the yam. When they say yam in the southern USA, the yam here is a different kind of thing. So all of these things will be tasting tonight. Already we have our fish water, and remember we're in Calimishi. I hope we said that. One of the most beautiful, wonderful villages in the whole of Dominica. I don't want to get other villages jealous. You know, this is where I grew up as a little boy, so I always have a soft spot for Calimishi. And so we're in a fishing village, and we have some nice fish around the boat. So that is it. And then, to crown it all, from the community of Pebush, we have drummers, cultural group from Pebush. And Pebush means, in Creole, shut your mouth. Bush, right? And that was because the old road, not the road we drive on now, but the old walking road, it went over Dodan, which is the donkey's back, Dodan, and then you have to go up very steeply until you reach a flat top called Tear Flat, which is flat land, flat tear, flat earth. But Pebush was because you were walking up this very steep hill. So if you were talking and if you were chatting with people, it was so strenuous that you had to pay your Pebush. You have to shut your mouth because it was so difficult. So that's how we get the name. So the group lives in this community up on the hill at Pebush. So we'll be hearing the drumming later on and other things. So generally, that's the introduction. We've got the food, we've got a little bit of food, we've got a little bit of the archaeology and the Carinago presence and the African culture and heritage from our Pebush area, the leading cultural group in Indonesia. So, without much ado, I will close here before I give you another long, detailed lecture. And you don't have your notebooks with you tonight, so we'll leave it there. But, I will call on Diane. Yes, everybody knows here.
Thank you, Lennox. I won't talk very long, because I think Lennox did a wonderful job of overviewing the project and everything. But I want to say thank you to the island of Dominica, to the community, to the community of Calabisci and Woodford Hill for inviting us here to come share in your culture and your history. And especially, I would like to thank Valerie and her team here at the Rainbow for hosting us for dinners every night, delicious food. Here in Calabisci, a beautiful view. We couldn't ask for anything better. So thank you all so much, and thank you for hosting this night. I just want to kind of reflect a little bit on what Lennox had said, because he invited us down here to help kind of understand more about the history of Woodford Hill and this area and its importance in not just Caribbean history, but in world history. And I want all the Dominicans here to know that this little tiny island is so significant for Caribbean and world history. And that what we see here, the foods, the dress, the culture, the music, is so reflective of this wonderful blending that we have of different cultures on Dominica. And also, what we do as archaeologists, and we have soil scientists here, we have those of us who study animal bones, we have those of us who are doing their dissertation work on starches from Syracuse, Kia. Maria's doing our underwater archaeology at the site. We have a team from Eckerd College who is looking at the soils to understand the marine history and how the bay and the area was formed geologically, and bring that up to the present to understand the whole history, environmental, cultural of the bay. And so what we do is we look at these traces in the past of history through material culture. And we do that to better understand the present, so we can look at the foods served here tonight and understand the origins of where those came from. We can look at the resiliency and resistance of West African peoples, of indigenous peoples on this island, and understand how that has influenced the culture today in Dominica, influenced the Caribbean, and influenced the world. And I want to say from all of us on the team that we are grateful to be able to study this history, this amazing, wonderful history and resilience of your island today. So that's about all I'll say for now. So I want to get to the food and the wonderful things we have in store. So again, thank you to everybody in Dominica and Calabisci, Woodford Hill, Rainbow, and everybody else. Lennox for inviting us here. I think now the drummers.
Alright, so now we just want to welcome the Pebush drummers. They're going to do a presentation for us. We invite you to enjoy, we invite you to dance, we invite you to, yes, dance.
Good evening to all our viewers. We are live at Calabishi for the Creole Culture Night Archaeologist student site study at Rainbow Restaurant. Rainbow Restaurant is along the highway in Calabishi, so if you're looking for a perfect spot to dine, then this is the ideal spot. There is a sea view. Right now we're going to have entertainment by the Pebush Drummers.
Hello, good night. Ready, people, journalists? I would like to welcome you all. And I'm going to show you a little piece of some of the cultural dances in Dominica today.
I'm alone.
Tere, mama muere, tere, papa muere, tere, mama muere, ay, mama muere, muere, mama muere, tere, mama muere.
good night to everyone. And if you are wondering where we are at the Rainbow Restaurant in Calibishi. It's along the highway in Calibishi. So if you're looking for a perfect place to dine and have some fun, they have karaoke nights, perfect meals, and a seaside view. So tonight at Rainbow Restaurant, we have the Creole Culture Night with the archaeology students who are here with Dr. Lennox Monichurch. A display of the meals. So all the food are locally made, and the Creole meals, we have some provision. Fried fish.
I got the answer right there, so.
Yeah, look at everybody. Water on me. Water on me.
There it is.
Why haven't you shown us the whistle?
Once again, we are live at Rainbow Restaurant in Calibishi for Creole Culture Night with a few archaeological students from the US who are here doing a site study at Woodford Hill. So right now, basically they are getting a taste of the local Dominican culture, our meals, our dances, our music, and we have a lot to offer. Also, if you're looking for a perfect place to dine and have a good time, then Rainbow Restaurant is the place for you in the Calibishi along the highway.
Hey, you guys get yours?
We would like to thank all our viewers for joining us live, and we wish everyone a pleasant night. Once again, please remember to support Rainbow Restaurant.
Hey, what about Derek? Derek? You want a beer? Okay, I got you.